Ciao, buongiorno a tutti ragazzi, un saluto di Inter Worldwide. Thank you very much for all the positive feedback and the messages that you send in, and thank you to the couple of people that said, yo, where's your match review? Where's your match preview? I'm sorry, I've been a little bit sick this last week with a little bit of the flu, not to be confused with the very, very famous virus that's keeping our games behind closed doors. So if you're watching this video, maybe look away now.
Everybody stay close to your heart and walk at the darkness. Everybody stay close to.
So basically 2-1 versus Ludogorets in the second leg of the Europa League. A little bit of a scare early on when they started to pressure the goal and they got their goal to go up 1-0, but I wasn't necessarily worried about progressing. I was more just worried about us putting together a real stressful performance where key players need to stay on for 70, 80 minutes and pick up injuries or just get into a really bad headspace because of poor refereeing decisions. But that didn't happen. We recovered after the first goal well, 1-1 via Biragi, who gets, I think it might have gone down as an own goal, but either way, Biragi, that's what he's good at though. That's what he's good at. That's why we bought him, for those little quick bursts of 10 to 12 yard runs from the left byline into the box, have a crack, have a cross. He's been doing jack shit of that all season. It's more like a kind of thing. He has not been penetrating the box as much as he should be. So we make it 2-2 with the flukiest double assist goal ever. Romelu Lukaku gets on the end of a cross from Alexis Sanchez. He heads it into the keeper, which ricochets straight back to Lukaku. So I don't know if the assist goes to Lukaku as well, but who knows? Something positive I will take from that match, and I saw a couple of fans talking about it. Alexis Sanchez, he's starting to gain form. He's starting to gain momentum, and today he was definitely one of the better players. Definitely one of the players that when you gave him the ball, he created something. He was looking to move, he's communicating well. The bloke's smiling on the football pitch. The bloke is smiling on the football pitch. Something that we haven't seen him do in a long time. So let us know in the comments below, what's the value that you redeem Alexis Sanchez at? Because I've spoken to this with Bruno, with Rivas, with a couple of other people, and you know, if Don Beppe can work his magic, if he can do something really easy, we can probably haggle United down to something stupid, like really stupid, like 10, 12.5 million, maybe even less. And if Sanchez is willing to take a pay cut, he might just be a really, really good option, to be honest, a really good option. Yeah, so happy to go through. We will avoid some big teams who are eliminated. I don't know if you can call them a big team when you get dumped out by Olympiacos, Arsenal. But, you know, there'll still be some challenging sides that we come up against. Manchester United looking like the second favourite to take it home. But as long as there's a Sevilla there, it's never, ever going to be easy. There's a couple other teams as well. I've just drawn a blank. But anyway, that'll be it for the Ludogorets review. Trying to focus a little bit more on what is important. Derby d'Italia time. I would have liked to do something a little bit bigger for this match preview, get a couple of the favourites on. But as I said, it's been a bit of a nightmare couple of days in terms of health. So we go into the match on Monday morning Australian time. We're 6 points off the pace with a game in hand. So win in Turin, scudetto potentially back on. Or however you look at it, maybe, I don't know, man. Draw in Turin, I guess we save face knowing that we can still get 3 points and still only be a game away. Lose in Turin, affinita. Lose in Turin, start focusing on getting that second spot ahead of Lazio, because our dream of miraculously winning a title will be 100% over if we lose in Turin on Monday, and nobody can argue that. Nobody's going to sit there and tell me that we're going to make up 9 points on Juventus, starting to hit into the late match day 20s. Not happening. Can we win though, is the important question, and I think we can. I think we can because Juventus look poor. I think we can because their entire game plan at the moment is centered around getting it to Ronaldo. And even like more often than not, he doesn't pull up the goods. He does when he's having like 7, 8 attempts against small teams. But, you know, we can really probably close him out a lot more efficiently than we usually do. Remember last year in the second game, after Nainggolan scored that amazing goal, like we were actually on top of Juventus, but we gave Ronaldo 1 second in the box to be free. We hung off him for 1 second. And just like that, he scored. He will be the difference maker, as will Giorgio Chiellini, who has just returned, and Juventus already look a little bit better at the back since he's come back. Bonucci will definitely play alongside Chiellini. They won't be risking a menace like Delict, who's not having a good season. And everybody knows that Bonucci is at his best when he's got Chiellini there to cover his ass and make him look a class above than what he is, which is borderline shit. Nah, that's not true, but still, I don't like him. Other threats, Douglas Costa's injured. Demiral is injured. He wouldn't have started anyway. Pjanic, I'm pretty sure is available. Doesn't really bother me at the moment because he hasn't been in form. Aaron Ramsey, after his goal last week, you can probably expect him to make an appearance in the starting 11 or at least off the bench, especially if they're not winning. So that's all for me for the Ladri Dogs. Let's go along to us now. Handanovic, I hope he's back because I can't do Padelli anymore, ragazzi. I let it go the first game against Udinese where he somehow kept a clean sheet, but he was rusty, dusty, nervous. Next game, poor. Milan Derby. 2 goals where he probably should have done better. Yeah, the defense wasn't great, but he's not a commanding goalkeeper. He's an anxiety-ridden goalkeeper, and we don't need that shit because our mentality already isn't great. At the back, it's got to be De Vrij, Skriniar, and Godin. I personally would take Godin out for D'Ambrosio or Bastoni. Maybe not Bastoni, but D'Ambrosio can rise to these occasions. I trust Candreva as well for a game like this over Victor Moses. So I would actually like to look for more experience in the sense that we go Handanovic at the back, Skriniar, De Vrij, D'Ambrosio, 5 in the middle, Young, Barella, Brozovic, Vecino, Candreva. If it were up to me, I'd take Vecino out and pull Eriksen in, but we know that Conte is more conservative than not with these big games. I expect Vecino to run his socks off for 60 minutes. I expect him to be brought out for Eriksen if we are tying or losing, okay? I think Eriksen sees some minutes no matter what, especially after his first goal. And the 2 up top is the easiest. It's Lukaku, Lautaro. Lautaro, if he's got a big game here and a chance to step it up, a big chance to show the Inter fans, like, no, don't worry, I'm not being linked to Barcelona. The rumours have not put a dent in my form, all right? So you let us know in the comments below what you think about progressing through to the round of 16 of the Europa League. But more importantly, let us know your prediction in the comments below for the Juventus fixture. I thank you for your patience. I thank you for sticking with us and with Inter worldwide. Let's get 3 points. Let's keep this goddamn season going. Ciao ragazzi.